So as you all know, based on my previous video, I actually read a part of Millionaire Fastlane, and I think it's going to take me about 3 days to finish it up. And so I'm here to talk about it. I'm here to talk about what I've read so far and what I've learned so far. Lesson one, like the number one, is the book started off on a high note, and it's funny that I've actually read this book before, but about half of the things I've read so far from page 0 to page 38 is actually, it feels new to me. Either because I'm having new experiences now to relate it to, or because, I don't know, but it feels new, and like there's so many things I didn't take out of it before that I'm seeing right now. So onto the things I got. Firstly, the first point is if I keep doing the same thing, I'll keep getting the same result. And it's basic. It would be unreasonable. It would be unreasonable to get a different result doing the same thing. And he made something really clear that choosing to listen to or not listen to someone ahead of you giving you advice doesn't change their own reality or their life, but yours. And that's really practical, or really more like really, for me, it's a better angle to think of it, because the person is giving you advice, or the person that's giving you advice, is already where they want to be, or is already closer to where they want to be. Me, on the other hand, as receiving the advice, I'm very far from my dream outcome. And so if I decide not to listen, it's my life that's going to remain the way it is. And theirs is going to remain as nice as it is, you understand? So me deciding to listen actually for my benefit and not them. Yeah, and he made it clear, the dream is not supposed to be easy. It's meant to be hard. Else everybody will be living the dream. And coming from that frame, then it's like you are expecting trouble to happen, which is, for this journey, the entrepreneurship journey, or more like hustling your own thing, making your own way, it's not going to be easy. It was never meant to be easy, and it will not be easy ever. So yeah, I'm reassuring myself that it will be fine. Anyways, onto the part one of the book, Get Rich Slow or Slow Lane. So MJ said the 90-second meeting with the guy who owns the Lamborghini, who said he was an inventor, not more than 25-year-old, was what kickstarted and spiraled later into his life, the success. And there's a way he summarized his success, or how it went, in on page 13 of this book. Basically, I'll read it directly from the book. Hopefully I'll be able to post it on the screen. So page 13 reads, it's actually 6 lines, and the 6 lines are, he says, I aggressively marketed my website. I sent out emails, cold called, mailed letters. I learned search engine optimization, SEO, because I couldn't afford books. I visited the Phoenix Library daily and studied internet programming languages. This was before WordPress and easy drag and drop content management systems. I improved my website. I learned about graphics and copywriting. Anything that could help me, I consumed. Now, those 6 lines, he highlighted some points: cold email, letters, SEO, graphics, copywriting. You see, each of these things he mentioned, these are individual skills that nowadays people are proficient in one. This man had to learn these 6 for that company to grow. It shows for me the volume of work that goes into the dream. Because, I mean, you hear things like, okay, nowadays we're like, okay, just get this copywriting course, practice. I mean, on Twitter, that's what I see everywhere. Get this copywriting course, practice, create copywriter, and you're it. And it works for some people. Actually, if anybody puts their mind to it, to work. But I'm saying, like, that is one skill. It takes so much to become proficient. And this guy had to delve into these different skills for him to be great. Or not even great, for him to be able to achieve something with the company. And so it's it just goes to show that a lot of work is required, basically. Another thing, it goes to show that it's going to take a while, because for him to learn these different skills, practice it, test it, and actually make something of these different skills. Cold calling is a skill. Sending out cold emails that yield results is a skill. Letters, well, I don't know about letters, but I'm sure it also requires a level of proficiency. And all of this, it doesn't happen once, so it's going to take a while. And just someone is calling me. So basically, it's going to take a while. Part 2, wealth is a process and not an event. I love this part because it's like a constant reminder that what we see, or what the media makes us notice is actually just the event. I'm taking an example directly from the book. It says a 25-year-old kid sells a $50 million internet company, and the media, a tech blog takes it up and all of that. And that is what we see. For that 25-year-old for me, okay, that's why I also appreciate people telling their stories, because that way you're able to see the real process. Because for him to be 25 and sell a company for $50 million, that means this boy has been pushing since 15, 17, 18 years, and finally it took off. And so many years and time and sleepless nights and stress, and he sells it for 50 million. And we on the other end just look and say, he's lucky. I think that's too loud. He's not lucky. He's not lucky. A quote comes to mind, and it's of a guy still we call him Kadu, Shortman Devil, or you can refer to him as Pastor. So basically, he says, for every story, there is an untold story. I'll say that again for emphasis. For every story, there is an untold story. Okay, I hope that hits hard. But basically, same idea, same concept, that there's so much behind that you have not heard. There's so much that led somebody to the point where you envy them. You understand? And you must respect that. You must respect. To be unreasonable for me, as I am, to just sell a company for $50 million. It's like skipping the process. He talked about it in the book. Let me look for the exact part. The elevator of success is out of order. You will need to take the stairs. The elevator of success is out of order. You will need to take the stairs. So basically, there's no shortcut. Then he also brings out a point that of outsourcing. He says process can't be outsourced because we require that process to refine us and make us the person capable of handling and deserving of the event or the result we want. So basically, it can't be outsourced. We can't say, okay, we're just going to give somebody, like the example he used, he said, I'm outsourcing to somebody in the Philippines for cheap and get rich. No, it doesn't work that way. He said something that's like a painful reminder to me, because over the years, I've started a couple internet businesses and different things actually. And when I come across a pothole in this, he describes this as a pothole, basically like a setback, I gave up. And it's now I'm realizing that all these times I've given up, it's part of the journey. It's part of the journey, no matter how valid. Like the most recent one that was, okay, it's not actually the most recent, but one that happened last year, September, if I'm not, last year September or so. It's basically, I was trying to start this affiliate marketing thing. Then my ad account was blocked, and then I gave up. I'm like, woe is me. And it's not like I was crying. I gave up. Don't need to sugarcoat it. And for me, that's painful, because even when I started dropshipping, that was 2020. I think that's 2019, if I'm not mistaken. 2019, 2020. I started dropshipping the first time. After I received the first product to check, to confirm the quality, I actually those are some of the products I have at home, cheap. I said I took too long. And because of that, I quit. You know, looking back at it now, I'm like, yeah, ne. Anyways, the point is, these potholes, these setbacks are part of the story, and they are meant to be there. So now, like, I'm expecting it to happen. The thing I'm doing now, I'm expecting a setback. You understand? So that when it comes, I know that, okay, this is just part of the journey. I handle it. Is it still going to be easy? No. Now that I know it's still not going to be easy, but it's, I think, to help me pass that first phase of just saying, this is a valid excuse, you know, to give up. Because when I look back, that's just what they were, valid excuses to give up. So he talks about wealth being a mixture of 4 things to make wealth being like a soup. So I love cooking. So wealth is like a meal, you understand, eh? So like it has 4 parts to it. That is the roadmap you use, the vehicle, the road you drive on, and the speed. We'll talk about that in detail over the span of me reading the book and getting more information. Basically, I started reading the roadmap, and 3 roadmaps were listed: the sidewalk, the slow lane, and the fast lane. And these 3 roadmaps have their, and what did he call it? True essence. So like basically the things they revert back to, or they are like base level. So the sidewalk is, the base level is poverty. The slow lane, the base level is mediocre, and the fast lane is wealth. In the next video, I'm going to touch more on this, and I'm going to talk about the different sidewalks. So this is what I've gotten from page 0 to page 38. And I look forward to applying it in my own personal life. And right now, I think only 2 viewers would see this over a few months. You guys should apply too, and enjoy. Bye, guys.